That one. Do you have any tips for us to go riding school, learn about the small groundwork things? For example, how do you handle a horse turning his hind side at you when you come into a stall? Horses that give you their butt instead of their head in any situation are usually trying to tell you to go away. And you have to sort of look at the reason as to why they might be asking you to do that. The common reason is usually because they're afraid, maybe from, hello, Lena. The most common reason is they just haven't been treated as well as they'd like to be. They could be sore, they could be uncomfortable, they could be very hungry, which makes their tummy sore, and they get pretty grumpy. So when somebody comes in to put pressure on them, maybe to ask them to go riding and they don't want to ride, they have bad experience with riding, and they'll turn their butt. Now in a stall, you know, you can get into a pretty dangerous position because it's a small space. and so you'd want to discourage that from happening, but it's a small space, so it's actually kind of hard to do. You might prep them before you go in. So when they're turning their butt to you, you're liable to get kicked, or at least pushed. You know, they might bring their butt pretty close, but usually if they're afraid, they won't. So they'll reach out with their legs and cow kick you, or actually flupper kick you. And when that happens, you just have to look at why they're doing it. Are they afraid? Are they worried? Do they not like you? Do they not like people? Do they not like their environment? But stay safe. The immediate solution is to stay safe and discourage that. So for me, it would be doing groundwork with them and let them know that doing that would not be advisable, and they'll probably be in trouble for it. Meaning that I'll move them around quite a bit until finally they just turn into, you know, horses that just want to get scratches and they look forward to it. You want them to look forward to you being around them. If they're not looking forward to it, they're going to turn their butt to you unless they want scratches, which is kind of what Lena's been doing for the last 20 minutes. The second part of that, the second part was a school, right? How do you find a school? That's a hard one. Any of the schools that I've ever sort of been to or been involved or been around, and they don't teach groundwork very much. They won't even teach you not to tie your horse. Most people get taught to tie their horse for everything. Simple grooming, putting a saddle on, all those kinds of things. You can pick this stuff up pretty easily on the internet. I teach a lot of that stuff, so I put up a lot of videos that have to do with groundwork. But I would encourage you to practice it a lot by just never tying your horse if you can help it. And so if you never tie your horse and they're always kind of shifting and moving around, then you get the opportunity all the time to do groundwork. Should we go see Macaroni? Let's go see Macaroni. You're just eating. Although everybody does like you, so let's wander off.